That's tough. That's most likely no. In the terms of our past dynasties that we've seen, could they get back to the finals in the next 2-3 years? Can they possibly win another one in the next 2-3 years? Yeah, but like it won't be like
real quickly
they're dominating the league.
What's a dynasty? What, 3 championships?
Are we watching the same team?
What?
Like dominating the league. Like what? Yeah. All right. Good question. What's the dynasty? What are we saying is a dynasty?
How many championships constitutes a dynasty?
It's like 3
time
5
period.
It's like 3 or 5 years. Yeah, 3.
I thought it was 3 and 10.
3 and 10 years?
I thought it was.
Yeah.
I ain't no dynasty. That's a
the
good
same
team.
4, 3 championships.
In 10 years?
I thought it was maybe minimum 3.
Huh?
Well,
3 with a core. However many years. 10,
Okay.
I mean, but 10 years still is good. Tim Duncan ain't never Tim Duncan won. What 5 and 20
what do we
years?
consider dynasty?
Dynasty.
Yeah.
What do we consider dynasty?
I always had an issue with that.
Yeah.
With the Spurs.
I mean, if you win 3 times in a decade, that's. I'm saying if you win 3 times in a decade, that's good. In baseball, if you hit 30%, 300, you're a Hall of Famer. So it's like I don't know if it's
the Spurs aren't a dynasty, but they kept winning like every other
5 and 20 years, like Jonah just said. That's a lot.
Me, my nigga.
Alright.
5 and 20?
They are a dynasty. All right.
Alright, they the weakest dynasty. They're the weakest dynasty in the past dynasties that we had. Like,
Yeah, only because they never won it
What?
back to back. They won it every other.
Yeah, nah, the dynasty-
Were the Heat a dynasty?
huh?
Were the Heat a
They won
dynasty?
No, they were a good team.
4 within 4
Oh.
4 finals appearances in 4 years. 2 championships in 4 out of the 4. I mean, that's
Yeah, but then first round exits on the cups
Wait,
on
wait.
either end of those, or no playoff on either end of
I'm
those.
talking
That's a good run.
the Miami Heat. I'm talking about with LeBron
The Heatles.
away.
Yeah. Before LeBron, what early first round exit or no playoffs,
So we're talking
and then
No,
right
no,
after
no,
that,
with
yeah.
LeBron.
So I'm just saying that's 4 years. That's not a dynasty. That's a good run.
The only reason I'm
That's a good run.
The only reason I'm gonna agree with you is because they just never really had any besides them being in OKC.
I mean,
that
if they
was
got
young.
3, if they had 3
None of their
championships,
wins
that's
were
a
like
dynasty, right?
amazing.
Because we said 3 minimum.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would've-
And the last win, and then the last way they went out versus the Spurs was pathetic.
Yeah.
That was an ass.
Holy shit!
Right.
Oh yeah.
You knew
So-
LeBron
That
was
was an
coming
ass
back.
whooping.
Like I knew LeBron wasn't re-signing. He'd be stupid if he did.
So that wasn't no dynasty. That was a good run. That's
Yeah.
like the Denver Nuggets could have a
If they
good
had
run.
3, I would agree.
If they got 3, it would
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, if you have 3, you had a dynastic run. Like, you know what I'm saying? But a dynasty is like,
So your dynasty is X amount of wins in 10 years?
man, the dynasty.
That's a
The
lot.
only dynasty.
Now the dynasty
That's a lot,
is you controlled a period. Like the Bulls, those 3 championships back and those other 3 championships. Not only did they get those championships, they controlled those years. The Warriors, these past Warriors right now with Kevin Durant, without Kevin, they controlled those years. It was either they were going to win or you were competing with them to win. Like, you know what I mean? They controlled those years. The Lakers and the Celtics in the 80s, you were going through them to win, or they were winning, or they were competing to win. Like,
Yeah, they're only.
the Spurs, every other year they're there. Some years they lose in the first round. Like, nah, you're a good team.
But
And every year you may compete or not, but you're not a
There's
dynasty.
only 6 dynasties.
Who was the dynasties?
Lakers.
What years?
Lakers from 49 to 54. Celtics from 57 to 69. Lakers from 80 to 88. Detroit 89 to 80. I'm sorry, 89 to 90. Bulls 91 to 98. Lakers 2000 to 2002. Spurs 99 to 2007. And Warriors 15 to 20.
That sounds about right though. Except the
Pistons.
yeah.
That's a good. Pistons is a good.
89 to 90.
80
2 years, 89 and 1990.
Listen, that wouldn't be that one. If there were a dynasty truly, then 88 would be included in that. 87 should probably be included in that if you're considering them.
Lakers won.
Yeah, but 88 they were in the finals and they only lost because Isaiah Thomas hurt his ankle.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like they got the years wrong
So the Pistons are definitely the weakest dynasty then.
compared to that. Though
Compared to everybody else. The Warriors.
they're not a dynasty because they only won 2 rings. They only won 2 rings, and they didn't weren't.
They were consistent. They were there either in the finals or in the Eastern Conference Finals, and so were the Spurs as well. The Spurs were always they didn't win the championship, but they were competing.
Nah, I'm not rolling with the Spurs.
They got 5
in 20 years.
5 and 8 years.
5 and 8 years, no.
Yeah,
my bad.
It's like
4.
It's like 12 years, right?
4 and 8 years. 4 and 8 years.
4 and 8
Cool.
still.
That's fucking good.
Phenomenal, bro.
99.
Alright, but look at those other years. Like those other 4 years. They got some first round exits.
I don't care.
You can't be a
4
dynasty.
and 8, bro. That's
99,
wild, bro.
03, 05,
Yeah, that's-
07, then 14.
Nah, that's not no dynasty. Read those years again, man.
So it's 1999.
Okay, 1999. Stop right there.
That was a short
19
season.
No, okay. Actually, read the next year.
2003.
All right, so 1999, 2003. What did they do in 2000? What did they do in 2001? And what did they do
They
in
probably lost to y'all
2002?
niggas.
And look at the roster. 2 different rosters. Those are 2 runs. Those are 2 different runs. All right, so go. So 2003.
Consistent.
2003.
Then 2005.
Okay.
2007. Then 2014.
Yeah, that's a long stretch.
Bro, I'm not
See-
from man.
See,
Them 4 and 8 years still works for me, bro.
the only one you could consider. The only one you could consider.
99 to 2007.
Yeah, them 8 years still works for me, dog.
I'm not doing 99 to 2000. I'm doing 2002. When they won 2003,
03,
05, 07.
07, and then
And
14
14.
was the next one.
If you want to consider those 3 years, 03, 05, 07. But 06,
I'm telling you, you don't know what you're talking about. Dog. If I'm saying Duncan, I'm saying dynasty.
that to me that takes away nothing from Tim Duncan or the Spurs organization. The dynasty is just a label of a run. I think they were a great organization for 20 years. I just don't think they had a dynasty. A dynasty is like, my nigga, I'm winning the chip this year or you beating me. I don't think they had that. I think every year that they won, they did what Miami Heat did basically, except they had better players. Like they went out and just won.
4 and 8 sounds like a dynasty to me, bro.
It does. I think you're a harsh critic, bro.
I feel you.
I'll take that. I'll take that. I never agree with that. And you never won back to back.
That's facts. I hear you.
What?
But I'm still taking.
That's
4
hard, my
and 8.
nigga, back to back.
What?
Not saying that it hasn't been done before, but that's a
I
tall
mean,
task.
Warriors, Heat, Lakers. Who else goes down? Who else in the last 20 years? Just Warriors, Heat, Lakers,
I
right?
said Warrior.
For dynasty?
Back to back.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
Warriors, Heat, Lakers. In the
Warriors,
last 20
Lakers.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jokic, he's having a crazy playoff run. They're already saying that he might be the best center ever. Do you guys agree with this
I
narrative?
agree that he's carving his own.
The best center ever. Yeah, stop that.
This is what they're saying, man.
He's
They're
great.
looking at stats, yeah.
Huh?
Because they're looking at stats.
I'm
Nah,
just saying.
he's not the best center based on stats, based on anything. Like they always forget defense is part of the game. Like, but
Plus minus is great.
yeah, even for defense, actually, speaking of that.
Yeah.
But he's just having a great season. Or he's having a great, like, he's a great player. But he's not the best, one of the best centers ever. Like, he's...
We watching the same person, bro? This nigga looks phenomenal.
So you agree with it?
Denver looks like the best fucking team, period, bro. Like,
Yeah, this season. I'm not disagreeing.
Denver looks like they about to be the best team for a while, and the only reason they weren't the best team and potentially ain't like make it out the West is because this nigga been injured the last
Jamal.
2 seasons. Like seriously, the way they looking and smacking teams right now, I am shocked.
I'm not.
The reason
I'm not that shocked.
When I was watching the game the other night, Rachel was like, "Oh, damn, are these niggas the new Warriors?"
Yo, they playing Miami Heat. Chill, people. Chill.
But they ran through. They ran through everybody.
But they ran through the West.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
They ran.
What are y'all talking about?
Like, why you being so defensive? They 4-0 y'all.
They did run through Minnesota.
Where?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Yeah.
Who-
Well, okay.
Lakers. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
They played the
Let's
conference finals.
no. Before y'all move on, let's put let's put the proper
Hold on, who
respect.
they play
Let's put the proper
who they play the
respect on the
second
Timberwolves. Let's put the proper respect on the Timberwolves.
What?
Exactly, we're laughing. Exactly my point. Let's move on.
Who they play the second?
All right.
Phoenix.
Okay.
Phoenix.
Okay. Well, how many players they had?
Chris Paul and no Chris Paul. You're 100% right.
Okay.
What did you say?
Chris Paul and no
How
Chris
many
Paul.
players they had?
You're 102.
Okay.
Chris Paul and
Okay.
even with Chris Paul it was 2.
Okay. All right. Now let's move on to the Lakers.
But they washed y'all.
Okay. Yeah. Our superstar is 38 years old
It
in his
doesn't
20th
matter. But
season.
again, 4-0.
Anthony Davis is a third option.
But I'm saying it's 4-0. I'm just calling
No.
what the fact is.
Yeah,
No matter what you say, it's 4-0.
Yeah. I was saying it when before the Lakers faced them. This is a complete team. The only question is how tough are they? Because they haven't been in this position. But they have no basketball weaknesses per se. It's just,
to the conference finals.
Yeah.
but they're not in this position where, they're expected to win. Yeah. Like, and they made it to the conference finals, but it was like, you're seeing. Now they're expected to win. They're a team. You're the number one team throughout the regular season. Like, if you've been watching, they've been the best team. Like, now, I'm not talking about talent right now. On paper, I'm not even talking about that. But as constructed, chemistry-wise, continuity, how you say that? They've been together for mad years. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're the best team.
Yeah.
Now, and they faced a bunch of other teams with holes in them that are not complete teams. That's what Miami's been doing on the other side. They face teams that are not complete with holes or that went through something, and you're capitalizing. Now Miami is realizing we have nothing to capitalize on right now. This is a complete team. They're actually better than us and better talent.
Yeah.
So that's the issue. But now speaking for Denver, if next year, say Phoenix has a complete team, now you're evenly matched. Now this team, Phoenix, just gave you 2 wins for Devin Booker going off. They could possibly beat you. That's what I mean. They're not a dynasty yet. What if Celtics had won this game 7?
I was just about to say that.
What?
Because that's a different series. That's a different
What?
series.
What?
Denver would still
My
win.
nigga, I
That's
think
a
they
bad
get 2
matchup.
games max.
No, I still think Denver could win. I'm not saying Denver.
No, don't get me wrong.
It's a different series. That's what I mean. It's just a totally different series.
We don't know. We don't know.
For years that
I'm not saying we
with Joker
Bro.
and Murray has been ridiculous.
I
And now
understand
it's
that.
back, and I haven't seen a team been able to
To slow it down, yeah.
From for years I haven't been
All right.
able.
Jonah,
I haven't seen a team able to
I'm
stop
not.
it.
Listen.
No,
I'm
I'm
not.
not saying they're gonna win, but if I had to pick a team to go against the Nuggets, I'm going with the Celtics.
I was
versus
actually
the
gonna
Heat.
go with Milwaukee if Giannis ain't get hurt, but
But listen.
But I'm going with the Celtics.
What did I call Jokic and Murray?
Kobe and Shaq.
So I've said this before the series started. I've expected this from Murray. I think he's a 4th quarter player. You know what I mean? So
that's true.
it's not I'm not hating on Denver. It's just like you're just the best team right now because of continuity, chemistry, and talent, of course.
sure.
But there are plenty of teams with small, minor things that could jump you in talent-wise. Now, will they have the other things to win? That's show and prove.
Yeah, but if that continuity remains, that's going to be a problem for the other teams.
But then you
Because
get
the other teams won't have that continuity.
See, the reason why I wasn't getting with the Lakers, I know they beat the Lakers 4 straight, but all of those games were close. The reason that they won, because they're a better team, chemistry, years in. The Lakers didn't have that, and with a 38-year-old superstar, and the Lakers relying on Anthony Davis. We had more holes, but you clearly saw that the Lakers can beat this team.
I ain't see that shit, bro. What? I ain't see that. From what I was watching,
If LeBron wasn't hurt,
every 4th quarter, I thought that these niggas was gonna kill us. Every 4th quarter,
but we
I
was
thought-
in and
I'm
all right.
not saying we weren't in the game,
Yeah.
but every 4th quarter, I thought we were.
It
Gonna
only
Okay,
came down
okay.
to the fourth.
I would say every last 4 minutes we were in the game, right?
Yes.
Okay. Does LeBron need surgery this offseason?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I need to keep going on with the point?
I think it.
I know LeBron is 38, but he did what he just did, requiring surgery.
Fact. As long as Anthony Davis is our second option, my nigga.
It's a gamble. I agree with that.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda came in.
And that's where we shouldn't be relying on LeBron. But if LeBron didn't need surgery and LeBron wasn't hurt, and if LeBron didn't twist his ankles, it might be a different series. I do think Denver's the better team, and we had a 38-year-old LeBron that's healthy might have just erased those holes. It seems like that.
I don't know.
All right.
All I'm saying is Denver gets one. That's all you need, and they're going against an easy ass opponent.
What you mean they need one?
You probably only need one to get the ball rolling to start a dynasty potentially.
And they have
an easy number one victim to gain confidence.
They have a nice team
To gain confidence, man.
We just gotta see it.
Because no one thought Michael Porter Jr. was gonna, you know what I mean, like sustain.
Yo, if he takes a jump,
Bro.
I'm just saying.
My brother was a.
I'm just saying.
Put me on.
like if he takes a mental jump too.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
mental
like,
jump. Like,
yeah, it's like, bro, that's scary.
And to that
I love
point,
their team. They got a team.
And last game, like I was saying, Aaron Gordon was, to me, he seemed like he was playing with such like confidence.
Because they small.
Exactly. When all
Facts.
the players play with that mentality,
they get one. And that's probably sometimes all you need, bro.
Oh yeah,
That's
maybe
all.
that propels him into a confident. If Jamal Murray and Michael
Stays
Porter, not even stay healthy, but I'm talking about take that jump. Jamal Murray got a jump in him. It's like what size pause is it like you know what I mean? What level is he going to jump to? Is he going to jump to a consistent All NBA, consistent All Star, off and on All Star, off and on All NBA within that range?
You can go up there.
Yeah.
He just doesn't stay up there.
Right.
But he can get there.
I think injuries happen with that though, but yeah.
But even without the injuries, before the injuries, he's like a Jimmy Butler. Like he's at a level during the regular season,
Turn it on. Yeah.
and then fourth quarters and playoffs, he ups it.
Flip the switch here.
Yeah. So
And then you just suck up like you have Jokic behind. That's crazy.
I know Jokic be like talking about Jamal as their best
yeah,
friend.
no. He's not behind. He's not behind.
What Shaq was doing it with Kobe.
No, my bad. I'm not saying behind him, but I'm just saying the thought of, all right, you got that nigga, and then you have this.
But Jokic,
this guy behind,
he showed you game one. He didn't need the ball to orchestrate. To do anything.
To orchestrate.
Huh?
Yeah. He didn't need. I thought you was gonna stop after he didn't need the ball, but to orchestrate is right. Yeah,
like
he was still controlling the team. Like
no, I'm saying assists. He did it everywhere else aside from scoring.
Good question.
Yeah.
With all the dynasty talk, right?
27.
What
That's
is
crazy.
And almost in the second half, all of it.
If Jamal Murray and Jokic knock off like 4 straight, right?
what?
4 straight championships.
Yeah.
Let's just start with 3.
This is 3. Let's say 3.
Okay.
Let's 3
Yeah.
or 4. I'm saying 4 for a reason. Would they be considered better than Kobe and Shaq?
No. I mean,
Big man, little man.
I have to see it.
because Jokic is not better than Shaq and Murray's not better than, and then
all I'm saying is,
Yeah, be the Kobe.
because you know the typical big man, little man, 1-2 punch is what I'm saying.
they could have a bet. The Nuggets dynasty, if that happens, could be better than the Lakers dynasty. But individual wise, those two players are not better than those two players.
And if Shaq and Kobe was in this era, we would kill with that spacing that these niggas is working with right now. Yo, that's why their pick and roll is the best in the league, bro. Yo, when they come off of that screen, they wide open, and if you play that wrong, Joker gonna hit a 3 or gonna make the right decision. Like, that's
How
crazy.
many of those?
Yeah. Ugly ass. Yeah. And the one-legged joints, man. Like,
Yo,
white boy nice,
you know,
man.
You remind me of Serge? Steve Nash, bro.
Bigger Steve Nash?
No. Like, just in terms of, like, every time he put a shot up.
You just expected it to
Oh.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Steve Nash, I was watching some Steve Nash highlights. Yo, this nigga handle was something serious, man.
Yeah.
He was nice. Like nice.
So you like the fact that he won 2 MVPs?
He wasn't too MVP nice, but
I'm asking.
He was nice.
I'm just saying.
I mean, nigga was nice. Like
He was my 2K squad for maybe 10 years at least.
like if he just had the mentality of scoring, it wasn't like he didn't know how to score or he couldn't score.
That's
Like if he just like that wasn't the game back then. That's like saying Michael Jordan couldn't shoot threes. Like that wasn't the game. Steve Nash's game was like back then. A point guard was to point guard. Like,
but it was 7 seconds or less. Like everything fast.
He flourished
like,
that fucking
but back then, like when he put up a shot, it was like, all right.
Nigga averaged like 11 and 12 assists for like 5 seasons.
Speaking of, why did the Phoenix bring in D'Antoni? Bring D'Antoni back. Phoenix.
What
So why did they do it?
Right now?
Would you bring D'Antoni back for Book? Huh?
What did he
No, I'm just asking. Would you bring back Devin Booker? I mean, for Devin Booker.
Was it what y'all was talking about? Like, because they were saying James Harden might try to go to Phoenix. I was saying if James Harden go to Phoenix, D'Antoni would have been the perfect choice
Facts.
back to go to Phoenix. But
It's too late now.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering why. I wonder if he was in the coaching carousel or the hiring process.
was James Harden in
The talks too.
James
Phoenix?
Harden has a point in Phoenix?
If D'Antoni
yeah.
would have, well, that too.
Yeah, basically what it was in Brooklyn, except
Nigga,
with
you don't have to be
without the
James
problem.
Harden, technically.
You don't.
You got nigga.
And that's
That's
a better.
perfect like, yo, here you go, you do it.
Wait, what you about to say?
That's a better compliment to James Harden. That's not what I was about to say, but that's what I'm switching it to. That's what I'm switching it to. Like Booker and KD, like that's definitely a better compliment for James Harden. Like, and we saw how well it worked with Kyrie. They was all shooting over 40% from three. When all three of them was playing, Kyrie, Harden, and Kevin Durant, they was all shooting 40% from three.
40, 50, 90, yeah.
Yeah, basically, I think Harden was maybe the only person not shooting 50% from the field, and he was like at 48, the best he's ever done. And like they was killing it
Harden wouldn't have to be
for those 16 games.
He's not that anymore though. Anyway,
Giannis
Exactly.
just
We would
being a
see-
little too long, man.
We would see pure
Blowing
point guard
Brooklyn.
Harden.
It
wouldn't
looked like
be
he was
the
on
same
purpose,
Harden.
actually.
yeah,
Yeah, it's pure point.
damn.
And I like he was playing like MVP. I don't know if that's what you were just saying, but James Harden, like when he had those two, and he had just came back from Houston,
It was easy.
MVP level. He was like, I've never seen beautiful basketball other than from like LeBron, like that beautiful orchestrating basketball. That was
James, yeah.
yeah.
But you just don't know what you're gonna get in the playoffs from him. That's the only knock.
Shit, you don't know what you're getting.
You know what you're gonna get in the playoffs from him.
What?
You just don't know when it's gonna happen.
You know that choke game gonna happen. You know you about to get that.
Listen, but I think
Yeah,
if you have Durant Booker, you
9
guys
points.
lose.
9 points.
Bruh, come on. Game 7?
Facts.
What? Against Boston?
Yeah,
Yo.
disappeared.
Oh my God.
Disappeared,
Listen,
man.
he gave you game 1.
I know.
Ain't
Every other game,
Whatever.
game 3, game 3.
What you want from me?
Nah, I mean,
Game 7, nigga.
An average game,
Game
nigga.
1. We still won in Boston.
Nigga.
Nobody thought.
Yo, it was sad to watch.
I'm going
man.
to Houston.
It was sad to watch.
Because especially
Both
because you
of them,
like expected, like you know
Both
what
of
I'm saying?
them. I expected it from
I just-
Harden. I didn't expect it from freaking
Yeah, you want
Embiid
them-
too.
I'm gonna get. Oh, you want
Give me a drop.
this is
I'm good.
this is Running Point. If you found this episode to be dope, click the link in the bio, and we out of here, man. Peace.
Word.
All I say, I be talking real basketball. All I give a fuck about is the drama.
You missed it.